What do you know about crypto? I got guaranteed way that you'll make money. Just watch these videos, guaranteed. Yes, you are taking financial advice from a guy wearing a tie-dyed t-shirt who also happens to own a few stores and an online store and YouTube channels and, oh God, we're starting a charity foundation in the next year. Maybe you should listen to me. Maybe I might have good advice. Anyway, here we get started. I actually wrote this down because this is a very important subject and I didn't want to miss anything or forget anything to tell y'all in one video. So, crypto. What is it? Why? When? How? All that happy shit. You know, I assume that you might know some of the answers or you think you do, but you don't know them all. When is now? You know, if you ask anyone when's the best time to invest in anything, should you invest in the stock market, should you buy gold, should you buy land, should you buy an IRA? They always tell you, yeah, best time to do that was 30 years ago, 10 years ago, as soon as you can, and don't stop investing until you're ready to retire. I never have that much money to invest. In most of my life, I was poor. You know, they say if you're born poor, that's not your fault, but if you die poor, that's your fault. Somewhere in between, you're supposed to not be poor, I guess. I don't know. Still working on that one, you know. But I'm well fed, so I'm doing something right, you know. So crypto, wow, that's a big subject. It's blockchain. It's a way to do a contract online with other computers and to verify that something is a statement forever, which if you make it into a contract, the contract becomes valid, and so you can have ownership of stuff, which means you can have ownership of a money currency that's only based in numbers on blockchain, and that's Bitcoin. And then you have other systems to run that, and you have versus a fiat system. And the fiat money, you're going to hear this a lot more now that blockchain and stuff around fiat is this. Paper money backed on by nothing. You know, it's just the faith of goodwill of the people that it's still worth money and tradable. And people want to buy oils with it or something. God's money, because it's listed in the Bible, is gold and silver. You know, I don't like the term God's money. You know, that they also list in the Bible goats and people. So I don't think anything in the Bible necessarily should be currency, but gold and silver is a rare commodity, and that's why it's always worth something, even in inflationary times or bad economies. But there's a bad thing about gold, which is if the price of gold goes really high, what's going to happen? Well, you're going to turn in like really high. If it suddenly became $40,000 an ounce, you're going to turn in your gold jewelry. Big gold mining factories are going to go out and mine a bunch more gold, and they're going to start flooding the market with more gold. So the supply will go up as the price goes up because it becomes more advantageous to mine that trace amount of gold. They describe Bitcoin as digital currency or digital gold without all the problems because there's only 21 million coins. That's it. The population of Earth increases. Yep, that's nice. The number of coins is not going to increase, but the price of them probably will increase. That makes them a scarce item. If something's scarce, it typically has value. And the more scarce it is, the more the value goes up over time. Or more importantly, it holds against inflation. Because you don't have to, people ask why when the economy shut down did price of gold go up, price of the stock market go up, price of everything go up. Stock market is raging when the economy is shut down. The reason it was raging when it was shut down was because inflation is increasing. So not that it was going up, stocks were going up so much as it was just They're going up because inflation's going up to keep them still even as their trace value, because they maintain their value. Things to maintain their value. Silver comes in typically a 1 ounce. Great for like tokens to trade, give them to kids for grandkids. 10 ounce, shiny and nice. You know, it's actually 10 ounces of silver. Silver currently is like $22 to $26. I've seen as high as $30 in the past couple of months. So, you know, here's 10 of them. So there's $200, all the way up to 100 ounces. Now you notice once you get into the 100 ounces, they're no longer shiny. It's just about mass weight. No one gives a shit what's printed on it, what it looks like. It's 100 ounces of silver. It's worth money, so that in future it'll be worth 100 ounces of silver price, no matter what the dollar is. If this gets replaced by the, I don't know, some other dollar or some other thing, or it becomes as worthless as a Zimbabwe dollar or Venezuela dollar, you know, then I'll be able to convert this to that. So that's one way I'm hedging my money, and they recommend that you should buy some precious metals. They also recommend now that you buy some cryptocurrencies. That's actually one of the things that they recommend, is to buy Bitcoin, same as you would buy this, to fold off of inflation. And, you know, you might make a little money on it, but mainly you're going to retain your wealth that way. So I was hesitant to get into crypto for a few reasons. One was I was scared that it was all just a scam. I mean, I got offered Bitcoin once when it was $1,200 a piece. I guess that'd be like 18 years ago from, I was bartending and I was bartending out at the airport casino, and the guy was always in there playing blackjack and, you know, doing lines in the bathroom. And he's like, "Want to buy some Bitcoin at $1,200? I'm like, "Dude, no." And he's like, "They're going to go up to $1,800 in a month." And I didn't really want to tell him I didn't have $1,200. I was dick-ass poor then, so. But, you know, probably should have. That would have been big money, but, yeah, hey. You buy it now? Yeah, it's like, now it's digital gold. It's proven itself. It's worth its value. It's not a scam. Some coins and tokens are scams. You know, I asked those who got into some of the rug pulls or a Squid Game token, you know, stuff like that. That's why there's ways to prevent you from getting scammed when buying crypto, and that's the platform you buy it from. There's two major platforms in the United States that are trusted and guaranteed. One is Coinbase, and the other is Crypto.com. Both of them are on the stock market. What's it listed at now? Coinbase is listed as coin for $243 a share, and Crypto.com is CRCW at $4.10 a share. This is not a stock show. We're not doing about stocks today. That's for a whole separate mini-series coming up. We're still testing some of the different theories and things on those, so I can give you real info in a few months, you know. I would say between the two platforms, because you got to pick one or both. You can sign up at both of them. There's no reason not to. Coinbase is easier to use. It's easier to understand. It's point and click. It's simple interface. Crypto.com has way better charts, analysis, and stuff like that to, you know, tell you what to do. I like that. So, which to sign up for? Well, I recommend signing up for Coinbase first. You can just download it. Here's the reference link. You want to use this. That way, when you deposit your first $100, they give you, I think, $10 back free, or $35, $10 maybe. I don't know. They give you free money when you deposit $100. That's because it links to your bank, so that then you can also withdraw money and get it back as real money to spend if you don't want to spend it on the platform as other coin. So you sign that up with your bank and Coinbase. Download the app onto your phone, use a referral link, deposit $100, get free money. And then Coinbase has another neat thing. They have earn to learn, where they literally pay you to watch these stupid little videos that describe about the different words that you'll hear, like DeFi and decentralized banking and the blockchain and all this. And it pays anywhere between like $10 and $90 when you get done watching all of these, and it takes like 15 minutes. What I like about that is it's a way I can play with the house's money to make more profit. You know, what do I care then? You know, then it's all just real money, and I can withdraw it at any time because they're your platform that connects to your bank. That's how you gotta look at it as. And there's the two of them, and then there's crypto.com. You're gonna be hearing a lot about them coming up because they just bought the Staples Center, or naming rights to it, and the stock market and everything else. So they also have they have a credit card. That's their big thing that I like about them. Besides, they have a lot more coins, but some of them are sketchier, as opposed to like Coinbase. Everything on there is very well researched and pretty well stable, so not a scam. Crypto.com, they're a little sketchier, some of the things, kind of newer coins, so they haven't proven themselves over time. But they have their credit card. Their credit card has like 4 different levels, like the free level and the $40, $400, $40,000, and $400,000 level. So you stake that much in coins, which is like buying a CD, a 6-month CD, and then you earn interest paid in that coin. And when you shop, you get 20% back in that coin. And you get other benefits, like they pay for your Netflix and your Amazon Prime back in that coin, reimburse you and stuff. So, I mean, it's, if you have extra money, because cash is trash, stake it into one of those. I mean, at least a $400 one, if you got an extra $400 laying around, it might be good if then you go shopping and use your credit card if you buy stuff. You know, if you shop online, I could see where that could be very profitable for someone. And once again, there's very little risk on that because it's staked and they give you interest. That is slightly more risky than, you know, they also have an interest thing where you can just put it in different stake for different coins, like Polkadot or something, and they give you 12% back on top of that. You know, then the only risk you have is, do you think Polkadot's going to fall more than 12%? Do you think the economy is going to have more than 12% inflation? That's all. This is just to beat inflation is your main thing. That, and if you hold in for a long term. Compare the price of gold long term and the price of silver long term. And you can see that they all keep going up. So does a S&P 500. You can see that chart long term. They beat inflation and the dollar. The dollar has lost 99% of its value since it's created. So no, cash is trash. You have to invest that cash as quickly as you can into something making more than inflation. So next year you have more money to invest. That's why they say it's always best to start earlier. Buying in crypto is the same thing. It's a long-term haul. There is some people who go for the short day traders. They think they can predict the market. You can see general trends. You know, it tends to go down just before holidays and major shopping times. Crypto market tends to go up more in the weekends and drop more on midweek. You know, it does that because it's also tied opposite to the stock market. So if the stock market has a good day, crypto has a crappy day, and vice versa. You know, it's like a slinky going back and forth between the two. You know, but that's a generality thing. To predict an actual coin is like trying to predict an actual stock. That's not going to do it. Not consistently, regularly. Once or twice, yes. Once or twice, you'd make a lot of money. Did you buy into Sheeb? You know, did you buy into Google when it first came out? You know, there's possible. Did you buy the first Bitcoin? It's possible. You know, I'm not that lucky or smart, though. As you can see, everything I buy goes down because, yeah, I suck at that part. And as opposed to day trading, you can also buy value trading. Value trading is when you look on Coinbase and you click down for more info, and you click more, and a big sheet pops up and it tells you about the company and tells you what their projects are and what they're into. I recommend always reading that. The difference between investing and gambling is knowing what you're putting your money into. I don't really like buying into meme coins. That's gambling. Even if you know that it's going to be a hot next coin, you got a feeling and your friends told you, that's still gambling. That's buying on a horse that you think is going to win. Buying on a value is always much a better investment idea and safer. Staking is like your CDs in a traditional bank. You deposit the money for 3 to 6 months, however long the term is, and you get X percentage back. Crypto.com has a lot of them. Coinbase has a few of them. So it's whichever ones you feel comfortable putting your money in. I recommend putting the free money that they give you into it. Because why not? Then you're not losing anything or risking anything, and you get your money back out. And or if you really believe that crypto's going to go up, then buy some more coins out of your own investment if you want to risk it that way. I also suggest that as a good thing too, because the big guys are saying it's equal to this, and everything's going up in value, and cash is trash, so spend it. There is some risk in investing. You are looking for investment advice from a guy wearing a tie-dye t-shirt. Remember that. And you can see I tend to lose on a lot of things. If you want to know what stocks to buy or sell, simple. Easiest thing. If I'm going to buy it, make sure you sold it the day before, because every coin I buy seems to go down in value. That's why I really like this investment where you earn interest on top of it. Because as it goes down in value, at least I'm earning interest, earning back up, and still beating inflation. And we'll show you that results later on in a few months, in our few-month follow-up. So next week is how to make money with crypto. I know, I just said I lose money. But we did find one way, surprisingly, that guarantees a crypto win. And besides the interest, because interest is still some risk, you do have some money invested in. This one you have nothing invested in, and they just fucking pay you. That's next week, and it's not the way that you're thinking. Everyone gets to keep the clothes on. So it's really a great win on that one. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notify and like thing, but don't tell your friends. Don't tell any of your friends about next week's video, because you want to be the one to tell them. Trust me on that. You want to be one to tell all your friends. You don't want them watching this video till after you've already told them. Okay? That's something that people won't get until you watch the video. And then let's see, week 3. Week 3 is going to be an interesting one. That's where I'm covering. I would be filming that right now and give it all to you now, but we're waiting for some results on week 3. Week 3 is mining. All about crypto mining with your phone. Better yet, crypto mining with your phone on a cloud, so it doesn't even burn up your phone battery. And we've been testing some of those for the past couple months, and we're going to show that in week 3. So we want to make sure you watch that video too. So subscribe, hit the notify. Don't tell your friends about these videos, and until after you've watched them and done what you need to do, then you can tell them. And that's it. And let's see, puff puff. With that, puff puff pass. No parking on the grass. We're out of here. They always tell you, yeah, best time to do that was 30 years ago, 10 years ago, as soon as you can, and don't stop investing until you're ready to retire.